Hi, I'm Peter WOOLLEY. Welcome to the first of my monthly video demonstrations. Now in this video I'm going to demonstrate something called counterchange. I've heard the term occasionally used when referring to any contrasting tones, but it's more commonly used to describe a specific visual effect when two areas of graduated colour, each graduating in alternate directions, meet. You'll see it often when looking at distant mountains, with the sky appearing to graduate from light to dark one way and the mountains appearing to graduate in the opposite direction. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to start by mixing up some French ultramarine. There are different ways of achieving a graduated wash. In this particular demonstration, I'm going to paint wet onto dry and create my graduation by watering down the mix as I go along. I'm applying the wash with a 1-inch flat brush. It's a good idea to use as large a brush as possible for as long as possible. It'll stop you from fiddling. Because I'm working with my board at a slight angle, the paint has a tendency to accumulate along the bottom edge of the wash. This is called beading. Ignore it at your peril. A dry brush is the most efficient way to soak it up. To paint the alternating wash, I placed my board on its side to best exploit the effects of gravity. It's important to make sure the first wash has dried before doing this, or you could have a disaster on your hands. Care must also be taken to paint up to the line and not go over it. Otherwise, you're likely to create a dark outline where the two overlap. Counterchange is the meeting of two graded washes travelling in opposite directions. It's a phenomenon most often associated with distant hills and stormy skies, but also crops up in other circumstances. Look around you and see how many instances of counterchange you can spot as you go about your day. If we get the balance exactly right, it should look something like this. Of course, it seems a bit of a shame to leave it like that. To develop it just a little further, I'm going to mix in some burnt umber with French ultramarine. I'm also going to make the mix a little richer and darker. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short demonstration. I'll see you next time. Happy painting.